Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. You know what day it is? It's time to start. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna do the whole quest today, but we're definitely gonna do a part of it. I don't know how much. I think around 3 hours, 3.5 hours, around that. Around that time, I did get Phainon last stream. Although I don't have any relics, so yeah, we're just gonna get into it.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Donghung.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
Is that Phainon's voice? I recognize that voice.
There he is.
Oh,
Lord Donghung!
Quick, we must assist him!
that can mean the same voice actor.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Donghung has a voice now. It's a long
We are
story.
under Lord Phainon's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namasani. That black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all, like some kind of omen.
Oh, now's our chance.
No! Don't get too close. That thing's black flames are burning hot.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening, but leaving is the best option.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
bro glitched.
Phainon, is he going to be alright?
Bro glitched out.
Believe in his resolve to save Akuma.
Bro actually just glitched out. Heck. Okay. Escape from Euphorius. Hero honor the Crimson Call. Damn. Ain't nobody here.
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us. Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city.
Huh?
Let's keep moving.
Oh. Is this really what trailblazing is supposed to be? Even like this, I'll definitely regret it.
I feel the same. Someone should stay and help Phainon complete Aranova. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action. We need more information.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Who's there?
Oh.
I hope to
Screw
convey a
them.
message to the two nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
Oh.
So it was you.
It's good to see some familiar faces. Never thought the Express crew would bring in a genius. Things are getting more confusing by the minute.
Rest assured, Madam Herta and I have come here for the sake of Amphorius.
Oh,
You two know this anti-Catharin? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait nearby.
okay. Hi,
I
Screwlum.
fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon. And now,
Oh.
this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord
Oh.
Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences.
Like Pentilio?
The
Okay,
disaster
not.
that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Law Fu's Stellaron crisis, because its goal is the Eon of Erudition.
Hmm?
Putting aside the complex details
Oh.
of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madame Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside.
Oh.
However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
I will do it fine.
Mr. Screwlum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who stays behind?
Look at this, if you
Ooh,
would.
a dice.
This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. Of course,
Ooh.
it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one person. The
Oh.
condition being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1. The Intellitron named Ligus, possibly the primary culprit behind everything. 2. Herta discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
Eh? March is here. Wait, Marchie's here. Oh,
Cold. It's freezing.
she back?
Hold on. Am I dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spinning. And I can see webbaboos flying around.
Damn.
I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... That's it! She warned me about this place right before Klipoth glimpsed her.
Ooh.
Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path?
Isn't this the preservation thingy?
Have I done something crazy without
Dude,
remembering?
what the fuck? My nose.
Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts.
Damn. You really do be like that.
Hold up.
Aha!
No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple.
I don't think it's that.
Child of remembrance, step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's the... hey! Cut it out! If you're there, just... come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight. Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The
Memo
voice.
Keeper? story.
Oh no, don't fall for it.
Is this
I'm
mem?
lying to you. Turn back. Wait. Master Diviner? From the Wafu?
Is that mem talking to me? Fu Xuan?
Fush? I mean, Master Diviner. What brings you here? And you, Miss Messenger. Do I know you from somewhere?
Good to see you again, March.
Oh,
A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it. Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories. And you, Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me, the value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6 phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history. The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
So how March is gonna be remembrance. She's gonna remember her
There goes my Ice Princess fairy tale.
like old path.
I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it?
Hold up.
If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment? The situation is dire. Your lost memories, they're crucial to the Garden of Recollection.
She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
The Garden of Recollection.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of
Wait a
remembrance
minute.
are
Garden of
extremely
Recollection?
closely intertwined. Now go.
So, I just walk through that gate?
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories!
Ma'am. Say me, ma'am.
Let those bad people deceive you! The gate. Now it's... you two?
Ma'am, help me.
Hey guys! What are you doing in a place like this?
March! There you are.
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze without its star member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but...
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
The Garden's allies? You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past. Wake up. And travel with us again.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past
Whoa.
and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us. Let's go through that gate. Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
Is ma'am gonna say anything?
Wake up! Slow down! Those words sound so sweet. But keep your eyes...
Oh, it cut off way too early. I didn't think it was gonna cut off that early. Oh,
Last, I finally caught up.
Cyrene.
Hey,
Wait,
are
are you
alright?
March?
I'll be okay. Just not used to running around.
You do sound like them, right? Or am I crazy?
Got a moment to talk before you make your decision? Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings? Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right? Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine. And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met? No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt.
Oh.
You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. I
Oh.
barely remember what time feels like anymore. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want. You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap? Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever.
Oh.
You've seen what's on the other side? I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try and stop you.
I see.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene.
Cyrene.
It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
Oh. It's just that easy?
Cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden. Both of you. Children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick to your path. The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives. But that path will lead you home.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius.
Eh?
Wait, what? Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill down there.
That's why I need to go through.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill
Euphorious or
out.
not, when the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together. I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are, looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it. Do you think we'll see each other again? Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Oh.
Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can. Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
Epic story? That's never been told. Oh. Void. At the vortex of Genesis. Oh. Hi, man.
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
Huh. The vortex
The
Genesis.
vortex Genesis.
Oh, I have a
We made it
voice.
back. Even this place has changed. Phainon. Is he ready for Aranova?
Maybe Donhang should be.
It's a bit late for that now, isn't it? If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end, like how you and Donhang treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me.
Time to begin, Aranova.
Right. Time to see the last core flame restored.
Everything is lit up except that one.
Look, there's Phainon. And wait.
Lygus.
And you, Lord Phainon, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world, plunging everything into the grey unknown.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer.
Spare me your mockery, or this is the path I must take. First one.
As it happens, I find myself thinking the exact same thing. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny.
Tribios.
As with Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova.
Screwlum says you're behind it all.
I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying?
This one knows more than he's telling.
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky, Lord Lycus? How much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Phainon, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kefali's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kefali must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice.
I see.
Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now, Deliverer. The fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision, but before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. Two things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can...
Good.
Oh.
The second one. Promise
Sorry,
me the
I
Trailblazer
accidentally
can
clicked.
return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius's loss.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, she now bears the Time Titan's authority. Her bonds with this world run too deep.
Nah. No need to worry, I have a plan.
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world.
As the Theoros, I declare Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Oh. Oh.
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow. Thank you for walking this path with me.
Complete Aranova.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child.
Oh.
Walking
Triby.
along the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be
Castres.
born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form.
Anaxagorth.
He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings.
Mighty.
Protector of the displaced. Raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold
Aizen.
courses through his very bones and flesh.
My beloved.
The greatest of schemes, revealing
Cypher.
his breath and words in the golden lakes of that beautiful
A
new world.
Klaya, huh?
He shall wash himself clean.
There.
Cyrene?
Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me.
Oh, restore the final core frame with Phainon. Let's
Time has
go.
come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Let's go. Ooh. Flashbang. Oh.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's
Broken
journey
paws.
reaches its end, and the truth behind the Era Nova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself, a story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is.
Whoa.
Where shall we start?
That's a cool screenshot.
Got it.
But you're telling me, bro, just paused the world?
At the very
Bruh.
beginning. The Big Bang. The birth of particles. The emergence of all things. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone. As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we? Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Ah, as sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the grove's teachings for now. Look further, past Emphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's Strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The Scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Aeon's thoughts, it became part of the Aeon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous.
Bro, what the fuck is bro talking about?
As everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all.
I'm having like a space lesson here.
Nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic code, the one deemed as a failure by the Aeon of erudition found proof through the ages, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Aeon. This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unknown.
Is that an Aeon? Is that supposed to be an Aeon?
Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime? Actually,
Oops.
You know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey. Right now, it awaits you in that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
Okay. I still don't know why that thing was so important that LIGO stopped. But okay.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Okay, but how long are you gonna stay in the flashback screen? Okay. Ugh. I was like,
such an odd dream.
What did you dream of, Snowy? I mean, I know.
Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips
Almost
away
like
when
you
I wake.
have.
Only the voice
Indeed.
remains. Who was that?
Rising Chan. Oh.
What?
What?
Ah, it's you. Whoops, I fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. The day is still young.
Wait, why am I still here?
Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
So, the Aeronova is done.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is ID Celestii, home of the nameless hero who carried Kephales's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was forged of iron. Pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel, dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the world was just this small village. Sharp as ever. Indeed, these memories you witness are the first steps of his journey.
Oh.
These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Phainon's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius's history.
Oh.
Questions. Let's follow along and find out, shall we? Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight. Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
We're just here. Okay, so Phainon is there, but... Okay, I guess I'll explore this place later on.
All awake now? Great.
Phainon, show me how to use a sword like you do.
Hey, Phainon! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's
Eh? You're singing the Nameless song?
Found you.
That's...
Oh.
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled.
It's you!
I knew it was you.
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups.
Oh. Bro got roasted on a whole nother level.
And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
Greetings, I'm the invincible galactic baseballer.
Today, she's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up?
Speaking
of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes. You too?
Hmm.
That would explain this lingering sense of unease. Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
I mean, sure.
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us.
Oh, find oracle cards near the water. Should I play this team? I mean, I guess it technically makes sense. Otherwise, it's gonna be Phainon's team, but...
It's mine! I caught it fair and square! You did not! It's mine!
Oh.
Phainon! Cyrene! Come quick! Look at this huge bottle I just caught! Give it here! My rod, my catch! I only let you borrow it, remember?
What's got you two so worked up? Here, show me.
Oh. A handwritten letter I am reading.
This is my old wish in a bottle. How did it end up here?
Ooh, I wanna see what did little Phainon wish for?
Not happening. This stays sealed.
Tiso, Livia, dinner's ready.
Coming, Mom! Finally, I'm starving. See you later.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? thought tossing that bottle into the sea would carry our wishes beyond Ides Elysiae. Maybe even bring something back to us.
But it circled all the way back here,
Never
huh?
thought the waves would end up pushing it back ashore.
Then, to me, then an ocean.
Ah, well, that would explain it. What a shame.
Bro. Yeah, the ocean doesn't seem very oceany. But hey, maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe, and just maybe. Wait, what? Isn't this supposed to be kind of like a memo keeper?
In the sunlit barn, amid the scent of ripened wheat, they found various fruits hoarded by squirrels. And a wooden figurine, missing arms and legs.
Mm-hmm.
My unfinished little soldier? After all these years! Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated. Finally back in my hands.
Phainon, Cyrene.
Oh.
Where are you two headed?
Speak of the devil. Mrs. Pythias, is school out already?
No classes today. This morning, I used fallen leaves for a reading, seeking Orynyx's wisdom. They warned of potential injuries, so I gave everyone a holiday.
Oh.
Besides, it's harvest season. There's plenty of other work to be done, even without classes.
With you being our only teacher in Ides Elysiae, you must be working so hard.
Anything for my students. I don't mind the work. When you travel far from here, you must visit the Grove of Epiphany for me, to see what a true haven of wisdom looks like. By the way, what are you looking for in here? You've been searching quite thoroughly.
Snitch on Phainon. Remain silent.
Thank you, my friend. Time to take our soldier home.
All right then, I should be going. It might rain tonight, so don't stay out too late.
I ain't snitching on my boy.
So this is where the wooden figurine you carved during class ended up. And here I thought I knew all your hiding spots.
To be honest, I'd forgotten all about it myself.
No sign of the oracle cards. Let's see. Ah, there's one place we haven't checked yet.
Oh.
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right? Maybe it's you.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
Let's try the roof.
Come to think of it, I haven't checked the roof in forever. Worth a shot, right?
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
Hmm. Go to the attic.
The girl before
Oh.
you carries an air of mystery, her secrets elusive, yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm. You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
Hmm. 3, 2, 1, jump!
Hey, what are you doing? Please be careful. I'm just a small-time diviner. I can't turn back time if something happens. They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the Oracle cards.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where
Oh,
we kept the cards.
a chest!
But the cards are gone. Who
Can I
might have
open it?
taken them?
Give me my 5 stellar jades, bro.
What's this underneath?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Stamped paw print. 1, 2, 3. Huh.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
Sorry, I had to change the
I see
words.
now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
The ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
Wait. Hold up. Ba-bam. Bam, bam.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden
What?
under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
What? Berries?
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little. All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go.
Okay, so we're going.
Sure, this is it? Should
Damn.
be this way. There it is! The entrance! That hollow in the tree.
Wait, what the hell? That's a pretty big fall.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their
In the
dwelling,
hollow? In the hollow?
Remembrance Maze.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Ooh.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
Oh. My Trailblazer profile should get me in, right?
Trailblazer profile? What's that? Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
Yeah. Yes, Snowy, go first. Test it out for me.
So hasty. As always, looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning.
There is no going back.
Oh, it's just a girl's intuition. It might not mean anything.
It
But
might.
you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing... Forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
Ooh.
I made it!
Damn.
Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Wait a minute. Are you?
Wait, Mem is a fairy?
Whoa.
Oh, wait, it's not Mem. It's...
Snowy, you've grown so tall.
But Mem is here. Memmy.
Tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
So the Mems are like an organization?
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along.
Oh.
Doly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy
Oh.
Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers.
They're all Mems.
We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried.
Oh.
Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Doly Mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all.
Oh.
Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
Damn. I do like the design of it. It almost feels like the Grove Epiphany kind of situation. Almost like it. Wait, the fairies live in here? Well, yo, Mem. Can I come up in your crib? Can I enter your crib?
Rini and Snowy have returned.
Why
Whoa.
do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow?
West.
In Membrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
I thought you'd be pink, Mem. So you are the Oracle cards with you? Now that's poetry.
Right? Though Doly Mem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh, Chief. You haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on. Just as our paths stay forever linked, Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
My book of oracle cards.
So that's the book I have.
Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
But if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe.
What about all the people out there?
That's a good point. But what difference could Cyrene and I make?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Phainon would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's
Yeah.
the thought.
Dolly Mem
Let's have
speaking
Cyrene do a
fact.
reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
Yeah, we'll stand against it until the very end. I kind of want to say this one, but...
Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the oracle cards wish to show us.
Turn the second page of oracle cards. Turn the first page. Reveal Phainon's oracle cards. What's this? Oh. Ruler, Gatekeeper, Traveler. Servant, Healer, Scholar. Are these all... Weaver, Aglaya, Gatekeeper, Tribute, Ruler. Who's a ruler? Is it Mighty? Traveler? Is that supposed to be Cypher? Anaxa? Servant? Healer? Well, this is Hyacinth. Servant? Or is the servant? Which one is Casterus? Is Casterus the ruler of death or the servant?
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this
I don't know which
card
one is which.
means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
Oh.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae. In just
Whoa.
one fleeting moment, welcome
Flame Reaver.
an array legendary
Is this young Phainon?
weaver, gatekeeper, ruler, traveler, servant.
The only thing I can think about when I hear Traveler is literally just the Genshin Impact.
And wishes showed the
I was like,
village
Traveler?
glimpses of a world larger than
Traveler, I know that.
They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze.
Oh.
And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
The world's
Bear
call,
their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Pisa, he wants to grow up strong like its father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a titan?
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
A client
What you
tribute,
say
an
of
axa.
futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey sometimes can
Mighty.
guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
The healer's servant. Oh, and traveler. So the servant is Caster's, okay. And the traveler is Cyphria, and the healer.
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer, my wish.
Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or two. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Home Buddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Oh.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
Oh.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To
to know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
Can we jump in a bit right into the convo?
I can't disagree with you. These wishes aren't weights to bear. They're like those candy wrappers the Ides Elysiae children love. Warm embrace. They're all wishing for a kinder world.
Trippy Aggie, Mighty, Anaxa. Forget, we'll talk with him, I guess.
Personal wishes? I have none.
Oh.
Only the Aranuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crawling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
Oh.
That noble lady? Oh, wait. Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again. In the Sea of Flowers, where the West Wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy. Because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only...
Mark these words, Snowy. Tomorrow.
The end of the West Wind. Hi, Anaxagoras.
Phainon, my student. Must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods.
Whoa, chill.
My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little... I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan? Well, that's something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
Oh, hi, Mighty.
Phainon? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions about wishes.
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
enough now.
Whoa, it's not so bad.
Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but
Oh.
I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Phainon, you... never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel. Face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal still. Those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about.
Oh. We're back, Cyrene.
Has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae?
Cyrene.
Possibly meet all these people.
Even the darkest storm must eventually pass.
Our secluded village as humanity's last haven. That makes sense.
What?
Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
Oh.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold. Sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
Oh.
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village. You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing? Is this the power of a Titan?
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never
The
bleed
Black Tide,
or
huh?
cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Oh.
Phainon, what path do we take?
Protect those who must be protected.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed, our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer, the card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within, not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world.
Merciful gazes, huh?
From a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend.
I believe.
Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Phainon and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, deliverer. Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Or he just to spoil the story.
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem.
Dot.
A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame.
Oh?
In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
Whoa. He is breathing golden blood. Even here. I guess it's something you're born with, isn't it?
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you? No, it can't be. You, are you talking to me? No. That ribbon. Olivia.
Oh.
I should have known.
Oh.
Please. No. Stop. Please stop. Olivia.
Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friends spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over.
Well, yeah, we know this, I guess.
Are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called.
Okay, so we are progressing journey. Okay.
To the holy city. There the elders met his warriors spear. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path.
Oh. Act 2 trial. Are we seriously doing a whole ass recap right now?
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Phainon's here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now...
They're evacuating the temple. Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up...
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 49.
Oh, Trinan.
26. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty-Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, though Mighty-Mos was proud, he did not engage.
Yeah.
After Aglaya's mediation, Phainon met Mighty Mose's challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Phainon's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child. And every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Phainon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Yeah. That's cool.
Now still,
I might skip through some of this because,
here we are.
especially like the recap parts, because like we already know that. I don't need a 40-minute recap on something I already know.
Let's go, comrade.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyreni's studying here? Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Phainon first.
Amazing. Talantan may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Now, this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against well, comrade? You mean my conviction? But just resolve isn't enough, is it? No way. Only in in the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The deliverer that appeared in my life on that day.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get to pick every single one.
About how my village was.
I thought they were gonna be like, oh, this isn't the right one. Pick another one. But never mind.
I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small. But here and now, this car. It's everything I have left.
Perhaps that itself is the answer. Look, Phainon. It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinan, Phainon. Hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Did I stumble into the wrong Amphorius?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Crumnoan over there.
Still playing house, boy?
Boy.
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry. You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Addis Elysiae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Memrance maze. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but that's not enough, Phainon. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help us? Relax. Our dear crown prince won't have a clue.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory, for their sake. I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade.
Sure, let's go.
Is the resolve to shoulder a...
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us...
Your offering is...
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you could...
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are... equally matched.
This is... suffocating. But I believe...
Oh.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world. One from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero.
Oh.
However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Phainon's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me.
Oh my god, that was a nice stretch.
Anyway.
Oh,
I'm a
Jesus.
soldier, and if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight till my last breath.
What the fuck is going on?
And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation.
Oh.
Just as prophesied. On this day, the final two heroes shall join the Flame Chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion.
Oh.
This lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Akama's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand.
Oh.
You must see now how different this is from the flame chase journey you traveled.
Bro is back.
Patience. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent era nova, such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as this is a moment calculated.
I need to piss. I'm gonna let him yap.
What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, come. Your seat awaits after 13 heartbeats. Our heroes will be very
that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the Black Tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Scrimnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akuma. We needn't fear for Aglaia. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
Is this Cyrene's weapon like the moon thingy? Or is it like, is it supposed to be a moon? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, why is it working? Is it?
Only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Oh, come on.
Phainon, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means.
This truly is a different story, huh?
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise.
Oh.
So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest, after which we shall all face oblivion or embark on one final grand journey.
I see. Act 3 return. Okay.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Oryx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The Black Tide has reached Akuma. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core
Oh.
flame of time.
Is this
Rise the river of time. It will guard your passage to the
So this is the door? Is this the same one the March entered through?
Step through and witness.
Is this how Cyrene entered that place? Or...
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice.
Oh.
As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Phainon.
You don't?
All, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village.
You don't need the pep
haven't
talk.
we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Let's go.
Night calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lady, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, beyond this gate lies the new world.
I just realized bro has a crotch.
Perhaps you'll find it then.
Bro has no hip.
How the mortal call
I just realized that.
that the soul
I know he's a robot, but But bro has shoulders, but no hip. Lygus, did you skip squat day?
The answers you
Brother!
seek lie in these.
Am I still in a... I'm still in a domain, okay. Yay!
The future revealed, but
Just what will we see?
Enter the end of destiny.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. Just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would.
Damn, I have like the freezing effect as well. Yeah. Wait, where's Trippy? Oh, there. Hi, Trippy.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
This is the rest of Phainon and Cyrene's story. Haven't I seen this scene before?
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times.
Damn. A memory shard, memory shard?
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle.
I knew it!
Sharp as ever, I see. Seeing is believing.
Yeah, let's go. Let me go.
Perhaps
Let me go.
you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos Kremnos heirs, flame-chased journey, and the cycles of...
Oh.
Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Okay, so you have to do them in order, or what?
Not a single soul to be.
I might skip through these a bit.
So, executioner.
Executioner?
Castles, didn't you?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. They cry out. Though dead,
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me.
I go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light.
Executioner again? Okay. A third one, let me guess. Executioner. Oh, Cypher this time.
There's water everywhere. This place is always plus that burnt smell. And that
Yikes.
sizzling noise. Ah, yikes. Nobody from Dolos could stand this.
So you feel it too?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth.
Let me fight with you.
Hey, remember what this seems?
Yeah, I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth.
Executioner. Mighty.
Just shut up and get out of here! Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, no, I know you can. Together, let's prove
That we're enough to transcend the problem.
Oh.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out, scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right, go. Leave the... And when I'm done with that executioner...
Is it gonna be Triby? Or is it gonna be Aggie? Or is it gonna be... Oh, it's just a little Ika.
Hey, little one. Are you scared?
Wait, where is Hyacinth? Oh.
As brave as Hyacinth.
Wait, Hyacinth I guess stayed still in this world.
What? No.
Oh, never mind. I think...
I won't squander your kindness. Your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Aranova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
Aggie?
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may not come to pass.
The Aranova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that I may entrust it to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath and more. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold.
Phainon. Jesus.
That prophesied future. The
Oh.
flower fields where the west wind ends.
I guess Triby went to the West Wind here as well, huh?
So close. You can't speak anymore, please. Allow me to pause just a moment. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
Ooh. This is final one. An Axa, yeah.
The vortex of Genesis. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans. Looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
All the core flames do lie here. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Of course. How could I forget that?
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too. Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner.
I like this.
You really think you're prepared? Allow the world's course.
Show me.
As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival. And this, too, is the very reason I must show you. I believe that since you've bathed in that eon's gaze, you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again.
Oh. Is it because Foley watched over me?
Feeling a bit lost.
Is it that Eon or is it another one?
Now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand. And the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, she has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers. and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important character now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
Oh. The eye, huh?
So, in the end, you succeed, Executioner. With my flesh as kindling.
Whoa!
Like the first dawn of the new world.
It is Cyrene and Phainon's weapon, isn't it? Because Cyrene had that weapon.
We can do it.
Ouch. I need it now. I know it's a waste, but
Trust me.
We can do anything.
I don't really want to waste. Because I don't think this fight's gonna be very difficult.
May death protect us.
1%? It's a scripted? Oh, it's a scripted 1%, huh? Yeah.
How is this possible?
Oh. Wait, are we going to phase 2? Wait, bro has a phase 2? Times 2? Wait. Wait, yes? 2 toughness bars, I guess?
They completely lost themselves. Everyone's been waiting.
Breaks come.
I guess? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ouch. Ouch.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Damn, it's so slow.
Life is not as fragile as
It's actually so... Wait, can I see info on him? Yeah. Wait, he has so many abilities. I just gotta turn up speed up, because I don't really give a damn. Damn, I deal no damage. What the hell?
May death protect us.
Well, I kinda need... yeah, I need this. Oh, we got Trippy didn't have the skill up. I kinda wanna save skill points here. Second, yeah, with Hyacinth. Ouch. Ouch.
Embrace a new life.
Yeah, I still have. Whoa.
can do.
97. Yeah, 100. Coming right up. There we go. Mem up.
Return to dust.
1%. Oh, it's a scripted one.
Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you.
Little me. Whoa.
Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
Whoa. Noun?
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all,
Oh.
you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man, much like that scepter we spoke of earlier. It was only under the same eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition, abandoned by the eon. Now,
Yeah.
allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Oh. Final Aranova before the eternal recurrence begins.
Phainon, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's
I mean,
what
I guess so,
it means
yeah.
to be a Chrysocer. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything, why does it look like this?
Oh. Look at it. It's kind of cool though. Oh, the BGM as well. It's Phainon's.
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes.
It's always the cubes, man.
They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along.
Can you also hear it, by the way?
They were coming from the black tide all along.
There you go.
Is that Amphorius crying?
Maybe it is screaming at its creator, that it's God.
Phainon, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain, glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As as I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger Id Cilicii.
Oh.
We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
Oh.
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed.
Oh.
Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
Oh?
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Oh?
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Cavalry's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the end point of Amphorius' calculations.
Oh, destruction.
Perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourself short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation.
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins. It comes from the blemished one, whose name is Destruction
Oh, it is Nanook.
itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were
It is his
from
golden blood.
the very beginning fueled
Or kinda.
by the Aeon to burn the universe.
Yeah.
Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty,
I forgot to say the West Wind, but
lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496. Philia 093.
that's their names?
No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Eon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish.
Iron Tomb?
Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right?
Ooh, she figured it out.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Ooh.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding.
Damn.
The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
Ooh. Oh. Bye-bye, Lycus. Again.
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade.
Oh.
And creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
She's gone then.
All right. Let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on. Cheer up a bit, okay?
Uh-huh.
In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world, quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel to prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world
we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
Whoa. Whoa. All the shattered fragments. Oh.
I will wait for that day for as long as it takes. The day will come when whomever this eternal and follows in our footprint, writing anything and whatever was.
Zero, huh? We're all the way back?
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Damn.
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend. Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger. Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction? The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side. No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness, sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. This world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults,
There's no room for redos. Then go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Whoa. Until the end of the world. As I thought.
Time retreated behind me until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed, just as Professor Anaxa once said. In that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century.
Oh, this is
The black tide was growing
oh my god, I can't remember your name now.
more relentless.
This is from the Hyacinth quest.
The Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky.
Yeah.
While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Suritra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
Oh.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dream?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladior, please take me to meet Her Majesty Suritra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans, Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Phainon? Such a name could never be your true one. But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Phainon or Phainon? Besides,
Phainon,
the deep sea
bro.
is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best? All right, Nameless Swordmaster.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further.
Oh.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Had it.
Light up the dawn.
There we go. Do I get anything from doing this? Otherwise I won't. No.
Light up the dawn.
The answer is no.
Oh. Nice moves.
Do I even need to kill you guys?
You just washed
No.
it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn.
Bro, I don't even need to fight you guys.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this.
At last. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing.
Oh? Eh? Aggie?
Duck's Goldweaver. Little hostage.
Little
Apologies for
hostage?
keeping you waiting.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Saritra?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her. The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hycelas. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceras hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Treby?
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Treby. The Phainon of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you. But do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie. I will tell you the truth. And you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova. Because I know both of you. And I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Saritra. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a
transcend fate.
At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy. cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself. And in the long years that followed, I brought down the other titans.
Damn.
One by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
The first eternal recurrence. End. Oh, is it just a bug? Is that myth of the guy pulling up the boulder or pushing up?
The core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphoreus. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear?
Oh.
Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, executioner. I'll make sure you
Damn, so this is how it happened, huh?
mistake was leaving me alive. After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future. I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow, but its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds of the next entry hour. And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Eternal recurrence. #1 subject. Castellana autoplay was terminated. Okay. Admin notes. The first devastating failure. Bro wrote admin notes. The 134th eternal recurrence.
Absolute nonsense. I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for. No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense. I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either. Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception. Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever. If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles, to crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the... What's that supposed to mean? Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil. I've already heard the same thing. Enough chit-chat. Let's go. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Well, well, well. Stopping the challenge and save your recurrence. Select quit Wait, what? Pause and save. There we go.
Still early.
So then if I go back, what happens? I'm here. Okay, pause and save. Well, we're gonna end it there for the day, because I don't have more time. So tomorrow or on Sunday or something, I'll continue. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.